we're gonna take a video of putting the sucker in. So we're gonna go from here to there in 10 minutes. Let's get it. Alright, so we got the dash all done. Minus the cluster. We're gonna put her in there now. See how long it takes. What time is it?
7:23.
7:23. Let's see how long this takes. No rush. Alright, we got her in there. Now we get to plug in everything. So these go to the engine bay. We're gonna do the antenna, do those body plugs, and then do these that go back to the fuse box, the airbag module, and then hopefully the sucker fires up, and then put the old cluster in there. So let's get that squared away. Okay, so we ran into a problem. So we started to put the dash in at 7:30. It's now 11:30. We got in there with no problem, but we ran into an issue where none of the accessory relay wasn't turning on, and half the cluster wasn't. And so I was trying to troubleshoot it, and I didn't have my laptop. So I'm like 45 minutes from my house. So I went back to my house, got my laptop and a couple extra tools to troubleshoot this, and then boom, figured it out. And now I'm back and I got everything going. So you got your key. We got the automatic lights working too, which I don't know if they're gonna work. Let's see, we'll turn this off. That should kick them on. Let's see, hopefully it does. We'll fire it up. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, there's the automatic lights. They just kicked on.
You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my city days. You make me who I wanna be. You make it easy.
Hell yeah. But so basically, this black green wire on the cluster wasn't getting power from the fuse box. So I jumped on this second fuse. So the power comes in from the bottom and shoots to here, and it's supposed to go to a black green that plugs into the back of here. And so the problem is the fuse box. The fuse box is not sending power from this fuse to the black green on the back of the fuse box. So I just made a jumper from this fuse and then soldered it to the black green as a fix. So other than replacing the fuse box or taking this all apart and cracking open the fuse box and figuring out what went wrong on the circuit board, I think this is the best choice. So if that black green wire pops a fuse, it'll still pop a fuse, and we're just hot wiring it. So that was my good little fix. But other than that, I'm super stoked. The dash is in. The AC controls are working good. It's blowing good AC. I just have a bunch of things to tidy up. I got his door switches going. I got to still do his mirror thing. So it's just a bunch of small stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty excited. Let me go ahead. I got to rekey it, and I'm gonna put the steering column cover on. So let me just button up a bunch of tiny stuff, and I'll be back. But I'm super excited. Got it freaking going. Look at that. It's so cool, so cool. So already got the new shift cable on there, everything. Then check this out too. So for the overdrive, you got your little indicator there. And you can even hit this button if you want. Or hit it here. So pretty cool. Let's see. Check it out, guys. So we put new plugs on for the seats and the center console. So put the carpet back, and then we'll be able to just plug these suckers in and we'll be done. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, she's all done. Well, I'm done. So he's gonna button up all this small stuff. He's got some stuff to do on the doors. But the sucker's ready to go. Got automatic lights. Watch, I won't even touch them. I think they're timed or something, but they take about a second to turn off. He still needs to set up his iPad, so that's something that he's doing. But yeah, this thing's freaking sick. I'm not even wait for the lights, I'm tired of it. So you got your key chime. Oh, see, there go the lights. And it kicks back on. AC's working really good. It's blowing really nice. You got your GPS. You got the power inverters working on the center console and the dash with the cigarette lighters. You got your overdrive tow haul button going. You can push it there or there because it's a traction control button. It's practically useless on these older trucks, so why not put it to use? So that's the overdrive. You know, these are working. Oh shit, what I hit? Oh, I hit iPod. Go back to the radio. But yeah, this is working.
Ain't no second thoughts, no regrets, no count.
Horn works. So hell yeah. He's having an issue with the truck up in the front with the right signal. I think it's backfeeding power. It's doing something weird, but headlight switch works. Fog light. Hazards. So high beams. So hell yeah, flash the pack. I'm stoked on this. You got your cruise control, it'll just be on and set. And then for the cluster helper, this will work with my cruise control. Pretty stoked. Parking brake. Your gas. So, what else to show you guys? I don't know. It's pretty sick. Cigarette lighters work. Up there you got that for the iPhone. Oh, what's what I had. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so what I want to talk about is one other thing I'm working on right now that works for those dashes is I'm working on these cruise controls. Basically I'm trying to set up so basically you have on, off, speed up and slow down, and then you can save this for the cluster helper. So I've got 99 to 04 trucks down. I'm working on the 05s right now. So if you have my current column kit and you get a cluster helper and you want to be able to control the cluster with these buttons, let me know and we'll see about getting that squared away. But I have to remodify the circuit board in order for that to work correctly. So keep that in mind. So this dash I just built, I already set it up to be pre-made for the cluster helper. Remember those two wires coming off the bottom? That's what that's for. So but you know, I get asked a lot, hey, how much to do that? How much to do that? So that guy already had the 2016 dash. He already had the Alpine. Oh, I don't have the box there anymore. The X308U. He already had the iPad kit. So those are the three big ticket items. Because usually when I tell people how much does the 2016 dash cost, I tell them around $7 grand, because you got $1,000 for the dash, you got $1,500 for the Alpine, and then another $250 for the iPad kit, and then at least another $400 or $500 for the actual iPad. So what are we there? I want to say that's probably like $3 grand almost, just right there in those items. That's half the budget right there. So now that you got those ones, and then you come to me and I build it, this is like what this guy's came out to. There's a couple extra things in here, like he got the pillar kit. That's not a part of the dash, or the center console inverter. That's not part of the dash. So it's not exactly. I want to say this guy was around $2,500 give or take for me building that dash with the parts he supplied. So what that'd bring him to 5.5, but usually fully loaded, it's around 6,000-7,000. So I just tell people 7 because, you know, it's always good to over budget. But this guy out the door for what I showed you in this video, he was $3,100 with me out the door. But other than that, what else do I got to say? But yeah, if you want, what's a pretty popular thing that I'm starting to get a lot of is the guys mail me their new dash harness, and I have mock-up dashes here, and I can build the whole dashboard here and mail either back just the harness, or I can mail a full dash like what was on that table I just showed you in the part 1 video. You know what else? Another thing that guys like to do is I'll find a replica of their dash that's in their truck now, so they can keep driving their truck while I'm sitting here building their truck using the harness out of a core dash. So it's there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. You know, ship it. I could build it to be plug and play. There's everyone's options are a little different. Some guys want to do the install and ducking and all that themselves. They only need me to do the wiring. So, and if you have me build you a custom dash, I will only do it with the new columns. Okay, I'm not gonna build you a dash and put all the old shit in there, you know, and then mail that off. I mean, there's no point. But you may as well run all the old. You don't need me to do that, basically. So, but other than that, I hope this video is something cool. I'm about to start another dash after I finish these cruise controls. But actually, I have to wire up about a dozen of these seats. And it's gonna be fun. It takes me about 4 hours a seat, so there's my week's work. But all right, I'll see y'all later.